ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to All the Dirt. We had some issues going on last night. It looks like we've got those ironed out. We are back live racing with the Rusty Misfits Racing League. Tonight we've got the STRANGEBREW Racing Legends Series. Oh, as we just watched Justin Walbring loop it coming out of the corner along with the 17 car quali. Been watching Quali and Parker battle some pretty good laps. I think we're gonna have a pretty good race for us here tonight. Thanks everybody for tuning in. Appreciate it. Sticking with us after the issues we were having last week. Oh man, what a night it's gonna be. Looks like heat race number 1 is lining up. Let's see who is gonna be in this one. It looks like we got 4 cars in here tonight. We got Justin Walbring and Hunter Wellman, Larson Parker, and that number 25 machine of Kenny Troughton gonna take on heat race number 1. Alright, so the track we were at tonight is USA International Speedway, also known as Lakeland. One of the bigger tracks that we're going to take these Legends cars to, 0.61 miles. We do have 0 fast repairs, no cautions in the heat races, and we are getting ready to go green, folks. So coming out of turn number 4, Justin Walbring is going to lead us to the green flag. Hunter Wellman on the outside. Larson Parker, I do believe, who is our current point leader in that 18 machine, starting in 3rd. And Kenny, I'm about to have a baby Troughton rolling off in P number 4. I do believe I heard him saying how his wife was going to get induced, I do believe, on Wednesday. So congratulations to Kenny Troughton and his significant other on their first baby. Definitely going to put a hit in Kenny's driving time, but it's something that you're always going to remember is that first baby, walking, talking. It's an amazing trip. All right, pace cars coming into turn number 4. We're going to go green here just a second. See the pace car dip off. Justin Walbring is going to keep a nice steady pace until that green flag flies. Hunter Wellman on that outside gets a little bit of a push from Kenny Troughton. Oh, Kenny's going to get loose. Saw some of this in practice. These cars are a little bit of a handful. Very lightweight, a lot of power. Very easy to get loose with them. Larson Parker almost looking to make it 3 wide. Here comes Kenny Troughton down low. Justin Walbring in the 64 chasing it up the track. Oh, Justin Walbring's going to loop it. Oh, nice save by that 666 machine of Justin Walbring. Does a 360, keeps it off of everybody. Lost some positions, but heck of a bit of driving by that 666 machine. Wellman Racing says, let's go Hunter. Tom Quering says he wishes he could have gotten the Wooden Wonder out there tonight, but but some genius was welding and cutting too close to it last week, and apparently the wax is somewhat flammable. Who knew? Well, Tom, we hope you get that thing polished back up and get back out here next week. Right now, we got a pretty big dogfight on our hands. For first, here comes that 64. Hunter Wellman down to the inside of the 18 of Larson Parker, making a chain challenge on that inside. He's going to complete the pass as we cross the stripe. Larson Parker back at him as we go back down into turns 1 and 2. Justin Walbring, after that spin, unfortunately, is out of competition without any cautions. He's not going to be able to catch back up to the field. But I don't believe these guys are done battling for the lead here. The 18 was all over the back bumper, got a little loose. He's fallen back into the clutches of Kenny Troughton in that 25 machine. Tom, how's the stream looking tonight? Everything looking nice and smooth? Oh, crossover move by the 25, got a little loose. Now here comes the 18, back at him. Oh, we're going to be 3 wide almost. Hunter Wellman powers out of the corner, down the back straightaway. These guys are putting on a show. Larson Parker now on that high side. Oh, looks like he got into the wall just a little bit side by side as they cross the stripe. He had the advantage. Here comes Kenny Troughton. White flag is in the air. Oh, Kenny's going to loop it right in front of our leaders. Down the back straightaway, Hunter Wellman. One more turn to go. Hunter's going to hold on to the lead on a wild last lap. Awesome. Smooth as butter. That's what we like to hear. Man, what a show. Hunter Wellman in the 64 holds off a hard-charging Kenny Troughton and Larson Parker. All right, heat race number 2. On the front row, we're going to have the 89 of Bad Brad Steffen, along with the newcomer Logan McNitt. Road number 2, looks like we got the 17 of Dean Qualley, along with the number 9 of Braxton Clues. Dean was super fast in practice. He was giving Larson Parker a run for his money for that top spot. Thanks everybody for tuning in tonight with us. We're going to be pulling a doubleheader here right on All the Dirt. Right after the Strange Brew Racing Legends Series, we're going to host the FALCONGRAFIX Pavement Mini Stocks for my buddy Tom Queering. Tom is out of town, unable to host the mini stocks tonight, so I stepped up and told him I would fill in so these guys can put on a good show for everybody. I'm just a field filler in that series anyways, finishing the back of the pack, so I'd be happy to help broadcast tonight. Alright, 8 laps the distance for heat race number 2. We saw some excitement in the first one. We'll see if that continues. Green flag in the air. That number 60 gets a pretty good run on the high side, but here comes Brad Steffen down back on the bottom. Dean Qualley powering through. He's going to take away second from McNitt. Now looking to make a move on 89 for the top position. These guys are all in a line at the moment. Keeping those machines just screaming down the straightaways. Brad sporting that Crash Test Dummies helmet. You gotta love that. Jump on board with the 17 of Qualley. Ooh, he's gonna get loose in the corner. He's gonna have to be careful. Drifting up a little too high. Gotta watch that wall out there. trying to chase him down. 5 laps to go. Quali makes a move to the inside as we go into turn number 1. Brad's going to chase it up the track, side by side down the front straightaway. Back straightaway, sorry about that. Quali's still holding on to that bottom groove as we enter into turns 3 and 4. With a slight advantage as he exits. Stefane's going to hold on to the lead. Oh, the 9 car of Clues goes around. No cautions in the heat races. Our leaders continue to battle side by side for that top spot. Oh, they almost touched tires. You got to be careful with these cars. That can severely upset the handling of these cars when you bump tires with the guy next to you. Dean Quali's going to take over that front spot. He clears them as we come to the stripe. Now Stefane looking to make a crossover move back under Quali. 2 laps to go. Stefane's got a good run. Ooh, it looks like he got to the bumper of the 17, upset that car as they entered into turn number 3 and 4. Oh, Quali can't save it, takes out the 60. Final lap, Brad Stefane is going to be unchallenged. He's just going to have to dive around some cars. Number 9 car on the back straightaway. I can almost guarantee that the 17 machine is not very happy right now. Stefane give him a shot in the back bumper. The 17 unable to save it. Right there's the contact that upset the 17 as they entered the corner. Quali's fighting, and then automatically catches and he hooks to the right up into the 60 machine, taking him out. All right, 50 laps for our A main. A long race here tonight for this one. I don't know if we have any tires extra tonight, but let's go over our starting grid. Our heat race winners are going to be on the front row. Hunter Wellman on the inside, Brad Stefan on the outside. Brad living up to that name tonight. Larson Parker and Logan McNitt, row number 2. Row number 3, Kenny Troughton and the number 9 of Clues. Row number 4, Justin Walbring and Dean Quali. Keep an eye on those 2 machines. They're both pretty fast. Unfortunate for Justin in the heat race. Looped it, was able to save it, not collect anybody, but ended up finishing last. Dean Quali taken out on the last lap. Wellman and Stefan on the front row. Wellman in that wild looking number 64. Brad Stefan in that number 89 machine on the high side. Keep a good lookout on that 18 machine and don't count out the 17 car of Dean Quali. He's what we like to call a lurker driver. He'll be lurking around in the back most of the night. But when we get down to go time, you'll see him up on the top, battling for that top spot. We're going to get the green flag coming out of turn number 4. Hunter Wellman's going to lead us to the green. All starts and restarts in this series are on green. Green flag in the air. Wellman and Stefan. Larson Parker and the 60 of McNitt right behind him. Stefan's going to get a good run on that outside, but the 64 of Wellman holds right tight to him. '64 is going to clear him. He's going to lead that first lap. And look at here at the end of lap number 2, Justin Walbring already knocking on the top 5. Stefan and Parker battling side by side. Kenny Troughton in 4th. Justin Walbring in 5th. Dean Qualley just outside in 6th. Stefan on that high side, falling back a little bit. All right, while these guys are battling for second, Kenny Troughton on that high side looking to make a move. Brad Stefan does a little crossover, goes down to the bottom now. Troughton on that high side drives it in real deep, chases it up the track. He's going to lose that spot to the 89 and almost lost 4th to the 666. Currently in the Legend Series, Larson Parker does have a 6-point lead over Brad Stefan. Tom Queering, who unfortunately missed tonight, is going to take last place points. Oh, Hunter Wellman gets a little loose as the 18 machine gets around him. Oh, tire to tire with the 89 of Stefan now. Tom Queering currently in 3rd with 175. Dean Qualley in 4th with 163. And Hunter in that 64 car is in our 5th place in points coming into tonight's race. So far tonight, Brad Stefan has set down the quickest lap time with a 24:33. Oh, our leaders have tied for fastest lap that time by 24:28. Stefan looking to make a move underneath the 18 machine for the lead. He's going to have position. He's going to lead it that time by at the stripe. Wellman right back up to the back bumper of the 18 machine. Also with a 24:28. Holy cow. The top 3 cars of best lap are identical. And Kenny Troughton's only 1/100th of a second off with a 24:29. We got Braxton Clues in the number 9, who is off base and has crashed, but he's keeping it going. Side by side one more time for the lead. Stefan down low. Here comes Tom Queering. Oh, sorry. Here comes Kenny Troughton in that 25 machine. Those top 4 cars, you could throw a blanket over them. No, pardon me. Larson Parker dives it in deep on that high side. He's going to have the lead that time by, but man, it was close. I wouldn't want to have tried to guess without lap scoring. Ooh, Wellman and Troughton almost get together. On lap 13 out of 50, and our leaders don't show any sign of falling in line. They just keep battling side by side. Ooh, Hunter gets a little bit loose, a little bobble by him. Ooh, touches tires with the 25. Able to get that thing back under control, but he is going to lose third to the 25 of Troughton. Troughton now looking to challenge the 89 of Stefan for second. He drives it in deep on that high side. And here comes the 64 of Wellman driving it down in deep on the bottom. Once again, top two rows side by side battling. Ooh, Wellman makes it 3 wide going into the corner. What a move by Wellman. I don't know who is leading at the line. We're still 3 wide as we go into turn number 1. Wellman now in the middle. I don't know if that's where I'd want to be. Brad Stefan's going to come away with the lead now. Right, exactly, Tom. That's what I'm thinking. These guys are putting on a clinic on how to drive these cars here tonight. Here comes that 666 of Justin Walbring getting in the top 4. Wellman gets a little shove from the 18 going down the straightaway.
Holy cow.
Oh, Kenny Troughton gets super loose. Walbring has to check up to get make sure he doesn't get into the back end of them. Top 3 now have spread out just a little bit from Troughton. Justin Walbring looking to make a move on the bottom side. Oh, for sure. You wouldn't think the draft would have much play with these little cars, but it's pretty obvious that it does. Here comes that 64 of Wellman taking over the lead one more time. Ooh, where did the 666 of Justin go?
Says he went off the track. Let's see what happened with Justin.
Oh, he got loose, went down on the apron into the grass.
Didn't hit anything, so he's still good to go, but he's going to need a
Caution to catch back up to our leaders.
And there it is. Caution is out. Let's see if we can see what happened here.
Ooh, Wellman makes contact with the leader. I do believe the caution is going to be for Wellman.
Let's see if Hunter made any contact with anything.
Oh, he gives a hard shot to that inside wall. He did hit it pretty straight on.
We'll see if that's going to affect the handling of that car.
Car after the replay. All the drivers have come in, so it looks like they are going to take some tires. Cracks me up to see these cars take tires because they jack up the front and then they jack up the back instead of the left side and the right side like we're normally used to. My ticker is showing the 666 of Justin Walbring a lap down. I think he came into the pits before the caution came out. The 9 car of Clues is out of the event.
He is the only car out so far.
Alright, that looks like the lead is going to get turned over to the 25 car of Kenny Troughton. Yeah, if everybody goes in, you really don't have much of a choice. You either go in or you're going to be a sitting duck. This is one of the bigger tracks that we go to, so that you don't have a fear of blowing a lap down. Looks like the 666 of Justin Walbring has been given a wave around, so he's going to come around to the back of this field and get his lap back. Larson Parker, turn of event, is last currently on the track. Looks like he might have had a bad pit stop. Pace car is off. The 25 is going to lead us to the green flag. He's got Stefan on the outside. The 60 of McNitt right behind him. Dean Qualley in fourth. Larson Parker in fifth. Looking to make a move on that bottom. He's going to take it 3 wide down the front back straightaway. Trying to climb back up into that top spot. As Stefan and the 25 of Trouton are going to change positions. Oh, that was easy for me to say. Here comes that 18 of Larson Parker trying to charge up on that high side. Oh, yellow flag is out. Justin Walbring. See what happened there. Justin is in the back here. Let's see if we can't get a little different view on the car. Iron Maiden machine. You gotta love that. Oh, 3 wide. A little bump from the 60. No damage done. Should be able to continue. Larson Parker. Oh, he's playing a little game. My software said he entered pit road, and I was like, why would he do that? I do want to thank everybody for tuning in tonight after the problems we incurred last night. I'm still not sure what was going on, but it looks like everything has been ironed out. We are clean sailing tonight. We are going to be live here again in probably about another 20 minutes for the FALCONGRAFIX mini stock pavement series. I'm not quite sure where they are racing tonight. Let's take a quick look here. A quick look-see. You know, just a little look-see. Let's see. Tonight is May the 6th. Lucas Oil Speedway. 75 laps. Oof. I'm not sure what's going on with that 18. He's way down low. Alright, looks like lights are still on the pace car, not going green this time by. Alright, lights are off on the pace car. The front row is swap positions. We got the 25 of Trouton now on that high side. We'll see what he can do up there. Larson Parker now restarting in third. Dean Qualley in fourth on the high side. And 64 of Wellman is back up to fifth. The 60 of McNitt in sixth. Justin Walbring in seventh. And the line of Blues is out. outside group gets a pretty good jump, but here comes the 89 of Stefan, charging hard on the bottom, bringing the 18 with him. Larson Parker almost looking to make it 3 wides through turns 3 and 4. Wellman now back up to 4th, taking that spot away from Dean Qualley. Looks like the front end damage he got from smacking the wall didn't affect the overall speed of that car. Larson Parker on that high side, challenging for the lead. He's gonna have it as we cross the stripe. Kenny Troughton trying to follow him through.
Brad Stefan all over the back bumper of Larson Parker.
Side by side again, going down the front straightaway. Parker's holding on to the lead, but the 89 of Stefan's going to send it in deep, coming into turns 1 and 2. Oh, he gets a shove going down the back straightaway, another one. The 18 backs off before they get into the corner. Stefan battling that wheel. Kenny Troughton on that high side, trying to gain a position. Dean Qualley now back into 4th. Justin Walbring into 5th. Got around the 64 of Wellman. And just a little bump trap. Just a little tap. Just a little taparoo.
Side by side, 3 rows deep.
Man, it's hard to say which line is better. I think the top line is a little more dominant if you can pinch the bottom line down so they don't get a good run off the corner, but man, that bottom line is still stout, and these guys are sending it in there deep. Hunter Wellman making a move for 4th on that high side. And then crosses over to try to get underneath the 25 as they enter into turns 1 and 2.
Last lap by
Hunter Wellman had the fastest time. So yeah, that damage definitely did not do anything to slow that 64 car down. That is true, Tom. It's pretty crazy some of the runs I've seen these guys get. Like, look right there. Brad Stefan just closes up 3 car lengths as they enter into the corner. Side by side as they exit onto the back straightaway. Coming to the stripe, we're going to be 10 laps to go. By a car length, the 18 machine's holding on to the lead. Here comes Kenny Troughton, Wellman, and Qualley right back up into the hunt. Troughton trying to do a crossover move to get underneath the 89 as they go back down into turns 1 and 2. He couldn't get it done on the high side. Will he be able to get it done on the bottom? Oh, Hunter Wellman's getting loose. Holds on to it, but he gets down in the grass. No caution is out for the 64. Side by side for the lead still. 8 laps to go. Parker, Stefan, Trouton, Quali, Walbring, top 5. Leaders battling side by side. Kenny Trouton holding on into 3rd in the catbird seat. You know, it doesn't hurt to have a little wishful thinking there, Tom. You get that 89 battling for the lead. It's very possible. 18 car is getting a little bit of a cushion now with 5 laps to go as Trouton and Stefan continue to battle side by side for second. Dean Quali in 4th, just kind of hanging out to see what's going to happen. Alright, we get single file again for second. We'll see if they can reel in the 18 of Larson Parker and make a challenge before we get to the end of this thing. We got 4 laps to go. Larson Parker's lap time, a 24:34. Brad Stefan, a 24:24. Three laps to go. Dean Quali looking to make a move now on that high side of that 25 car. Larson Parker with a 0.2 of a second lead over Brad Stefan. Dean Quali looking to make a move now on the inside under Trouton. Final lap, white flag is in the air. White flag tonight brought to you by the One to Go Show podcast on Facebook and YouTube. Check it out. They talk about everything with soda racing in the Midwest, maybe a little bit of NASCAR, and just a smidgen of football. Coming out of turn number 4, last time, Larson Parker's going to hold on to the win. Brad Stefan in second. Kenny Trouton holding on to a 3rd place finish. Dean Quali in 4th. Justin Walbring in 5th. McNitton 6th. Wellman falls back to 7th after getting loose. And the number 9 car of Braxton Clue is going to finish out in 8th place. What a crazy finish. All right, we'll give these gentlemen just a minute to line up for their pictures, and then we'll get some interviews going here. All right, just so everybody knows, those two are brothers, I do believe. So that's not a, I don't like what you did to me on the track. That's just a, hey, you're my brother and I'm going to mess with you. All right, and while we're waiting for our drivers, just a quick reminder, we're going to be back here in just a little bit for the FALCONGRAFIX mini stock pavement race. And that's going to be live from Lucas Speedway.
All right, finishing in third in that number 25 machine after a hard-fought battle, we got Mr. Kenny Daddy to be Trouton.
Yeah, that was a lot of fun all the way from the heat race, running three
Hold on
wide
just a
on the
second,
white
Kenny. I
flag
got
till I
a
stepped
sound
on her,
issue.
all the way up to what? All the way up into the feature, man. It was just a fun race.
Are you there, Kenny?
Yeah, I'm here.
All right, cool. I don't know. My computer must have updated and it sent my audio to a different channel.
Don't you love when that happens?
I do. How's Kenny doing tonight?
I'm having a lot of fun already. That was a great track car combo.
Dude,
Like,
that
if we
was
could do
a
that
ton of
weekly,
fun.
if we could do that as a weekly series, I would not complain at all. I mean, from three wide in the heat race until I stepped on her, all the way up into running the top groove the whole feature. Like, it was just a perfect combo.
It looked like a ton of fun. Um, Battling, what, 2, 3 wide, 2 deep, for 3 rows deep. You guys put on a dang good show tonight.
Yeah. I've only been in one other legend race, and that was a something for a race, but this was fun.
Dude, the runs that you guys were getting, like just going into the corner, was crazy. I could see you guys shooting up 4 or 5 car lengths to the car in front of you guys within a matter of feet.
And this is only my second, maybe third time actually running these cars, so I'm still learning them. I'm like, see if I can drive it in this deep. Oh, all right, I can't drive it in that deep. So it was just finding the limit of the car, and these are a blast.
It looked like a fun time. Um, you and Hunter had a great battle there for quite a while. Unfortunately, I think he kind of lost control a little bit all on his own and fell way to the back there towards the end. But overall, I think we only had 3 cautions tonight. That's an impressive run, as close as you guys were racing.
Yeah, I was impressed. I'm not gonna lie. Hunter was begging for a debris caution after he spun that last time, and we were like, I don't know, I don't see no debris on the track. I think it needs to stay green.
Oof.
But
Yeah,
yeah,
that was
it was.
fun.
This is a blast. And now I'm looking forward to the mini stocks.
All right, buddy. And now, was I right in saying that you're gonna have a baby tomorrow?
She's getting induced tomorrow at 9 p.m. So it'll probably be more so Thursday morning, mid Thursday.
Awesome. Well, congratulations, bud. This is your first one?
Yeah, boy.
Oh, man. You're in for a good time. That's all I'm going to say.
Trust me, I'm already looking at quarter midge and mini wedges.
Well, congratulations, bud. We'll see you back for the mini stock race here in just a little bit.
Hopefully. See you, buddy.
All right, coming in second tonight in that number 89 machine, we got Mr. Bad Brad Steffen.
Hey, how's it going?
Doing pretty good, man. You guys look like you had a ton of fun tonight.
Oh, it absolutely was. That was a blast. Nonstop action for the most part. Yeah, just side by side racing the whole time, and it was a matter of the draft. I was just talking to Larson. You're coming out of 2 and coming out of 4, but you're going into 1 and 3. That draft was just it would pick you up. So if you didn't have the best exit coming out of the one corner, you stay in the draft. You'd keep from getting passed from the guy on your inside. So yeah, it was tons of fun, man.
All right, so the question of the hour is going to be, in your heat race coming to the white flag, you gave a hard shot to the 17 car, putting them all sorts of out of shape. So how did that play out in your mind?
Well, I'll tell you this, to be honest, it's not a him behind the wheel tonight, it's a her. That Dean's daughter behind the wheel, I don't know her name, sorry about that, but
That would be Brooke then.
she can drive, Brooklyn can drive. Can't wait to see her back. But yeah, um I kind of forgot the heat race, what happened there. I can't picture it in my mind right now, but nothing intentional. But just yeah, I don't know. Like I said, I forgot what happened.
Well, congratulations on finishing second. That was a pretty cool race. I wasn't sure who was going to win that one with 10 laps to go. You guys were battling so hard.
Yeah, I was the first loser, so it kind of sucks for me, But so we went in the pit. I got four tires. Kenny got a right front, I guess.
You
Uh,
just got one tire?
I guess, yeah. You can select what you want, which is kind of cool. He's like, yeah, I'm just gonna get a right front. You probably should have got rights instead of right front, but I ended up taking too much gas. I came out of the pits. I had like 90 laps of fuel in the tank, and I'm like, oh no. And Kenny had like 40 something. So I mean, he was a lot better off to me, but I didn't know if the weight would either help me or fight against me. I don't really know, like, either way, but we finished second, so we were quick either way, but I felt like we had a little too much gas in the car, but maybe it gave me enough traction to stay up here. I really have no clue.
Well, man, it was fun watching you guys battle it out. You, the 18, Hunter Wellman up there for quite a while. You guys put on a heck of a show. That was fun to watch.
Yeah, it was a blast. Hunter was kind of screaming throughout the entire race, "Oh, we need to do this again or set the rest of the schedule to USA." It's like, no, Hunter, we're not doing that. But yeah, it was a blast. We all had so much fun tonight. It was some good racing. Glad we could put on a decent show.
All right, buddy, and we're going to be back here in just a little bit with the mini stocks.
Yep.
Congratulations, and we'll see you then.
Yep. Take care. We'll see you in a little bit.
Hard fought victory for that 18 machine tonight, but he held on to it with the closing laps.
Oh, that one was fun. That was a close race.
That looked like a ton of fun.
Well, I mean, you know me. I don't know how to draft or anything. I'm just a short track guy. So when I got the draft in these cars, I kind of had to relearn everything. But once I figured it out, it was pretty fun.
It definitely showed tonight. Do you think the high side was better overall, or?
Uh, not. I wouldn't say it was better, but it was the only spot on the track that I knew nobody was gonna pass me from. So I figured if I could just handle the top and outrace the guys on the bottom, then I didn't really have much to worry about. I was a little worried about the tires, but I just ended up saying kind of fuck it, and we were going on the high side.
Well, man, you guys put on a heck of a show. The draft definitely made a difference tonight. That 18 car was fast either way, but man, that was fun to watch. You guys were battling side by side for probably 90% of that race.
Oh yeah, it felt like way longer than that. It felt like the whole race we were battling.
Well, congratulations. That's going to help you maintain your points lead, and we look forward to seeing you back at Lucas Oil.
Yeah, I'll be there. I'm getting the car ready for that one now, so I'll be out on track soon.
All right, buddy. Have a wonderful night, and we'll see you soon.
All right, I'll see you.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, that's going to do it for us here for the Strange Brew Racing mini stocks. We're going to do a quick reset, and we're going to be going back live here in probably 10 minutes. And we're going to be with the FALCONGRAFIX mini stock pavement series at Lucas Oil Speedway. Thank you, everybody, and we will see you soon.